Mastering data visualization. Choose the right chart. The universe is full of data, an endless stream of information waiting to be decoded. And that's where data visualization comes in. It's like turning raw cosmic ingredients into a feast for the eyes, revealing patterns and stories. Today we'll explore the power of data visualization and how to choose the right chart to tell your data's story. The universe of understanding why data visualization matters. We're living in a data-drenched world. Every click, every purchase, every sensor reading, it's all generating mountains of data. But here's the thing, data in its raw form, it's just a bunch of numbers, right? It's like looking at a star field with the naked eye, a sea of twinkling lights, impressive but ultimately meaningless. But then you look through a telescope and suddenly those scattered points of light resolve themselves into galaxies, nebulae, entire solar systems bursting with detail. That's what data visualization does. It takes those raw numbers and transforms them into something meaningful, something we can grasp, something that tells a story. Imagine trying to understand the stock market by staring at spreadsheets full of numbers. It would make your eyes glaze over, but show someone a line graph and boom, they see the trends, the dips, the surges, the entire narrative of the market's journey. That's the power we're talking about here. It's not just about making things look pretty, though that's a bonus. It's about making the complex comprehensible. It's about revealing insights that would otherwise remain hidden in a sea of data points. And the best part is, it's a universal language. In this data-driven age, understanding data visualization isn't just a useful skill. It's becoming as essential as reading or writing. Decoding the audience, know your viewers. Okay, so you've got your data, you're ready to fire up the visualization software and unleash your inner data artist. But hold on a second. Before you start throwing pie charts and scatter plots around like confetti, we need to talk about the most crucial element in this whole process, your audience. Imagine this. You're giving a presentation about the latest discoveries in astrophysics. You've poured your heart and soul into creating this amazing three-dimensional visualization of a black hole collision, complete with gravitational waves and all the bells and whistles. You're stoked that the audience is confused. Why? Because you didn't consider their level of understanding. What's crystal clear to you, a seasoned space explorer, might be utterly baffling to someone who's never ventured past Earth's atmosphere. Just like a good comedian tailors their jokes to the audience, you need to tailor your visuals to your viewers. Ask yourself, what's their level of data literacy? Are they data analysts who live and breathe spreadsheets, or are they executives who just need the key takeaways? Remember, the goal isn't to impress with fancy graphics or complex charts. It's to communicate effectively. So before you hit that Create Chart button, take a moment to step into your audience's shoes. Chapter 3, Charting the Course. Picking the perfect visualization. All right, you're pumped about data visualization. You know your audience like the back of your hand. It's time to get down to the nitty-gritty, choosing the right chart for the job. This is where the magic happens, where data transforms into insights. Now, there's a whole universe of charts out there, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. From bar charts to scatter plots, the options are vast and varied. It's like choosing the right telescope for stargazing. You wouldn't use a radio telescope to observe a supernova, right? Each tool has its specific purpose. The key is to match the chart type to the message you're trying to convey. This alignment is crucial for effective communication. What story is your data telling? Are you comparing values, showing trends over time, illustrating relationships, or revealing distributions? Each narrative requires a different visual approach. Each chart type excels at conveying a specific type of information. Understanding these nuances can make your data storytelling more impactful. For instance, if you want to show how something changes over time, a line chart is your trusty sidekick. It's perfect for illustrating trends and progressions. It's like tracing the journey of a comet across the night sky. You can see its path, its speed, its trajectory. The visual clarity is unmatched. But if you're comparing categories like the popularity of different planets, a bar chart might be a better fit. It provides a straightforward comparison. It lets you see the differences in a clear side-by-side comparison. This clarity can be crucial for decision-making. Then you've got scatter plots, which are like star clusters. Each dot represents a data point, and their distribution reveals patterns and correlations. They are excellent for identifying relationships. Pie charts, on the other hand, are best used sparingly, like a rare astronomical event. They can be powerful but should be used with caution. They're great for showing parts of a whole, but too many slices and they become as confusing as a black hole. Simplicity is key here. The key takeaway here is that there's no one-size-fits-all chart. Each type has its own unique strengths and weaknesses. It's about understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each type and selecting the one that best aligns with your data and your message. This thoughtful selection can elevate your data presentation. So explore the different chart types, experiment, and don't be afraid to try something new. Innovation often comes from stepping out of your comfort zone. Chapter 4, Data Duel, the art of comparison charts. Let's talk about competition, not the kind with trophies and medals, but the data kind, because in the world of data, comparisons are king. They help us make sense of the vast amounts of information we encounter daily. We're constantly trying to understand how things stack up against each other, whether it's the sales figures of different products, the performance of athletes, or the brightness of stars in the night sky. Comparisons help us draw meaningful conclusions, and when it comes to visualizing comparisons, we've got a cosmic arsenal of charts at our disposal. Each type of chart has its own strengths and ideal use cases. First up, the heavyweights bar charts and column charts. These are the bread and butter of comparison charts. These are your go-to charts for comparing distinct categories. They provide a clear visual representation of data. Think of them like a cosmic weigh-in where each bar or column represents a different contender and its length corresponds to its value. The taller the bar, the greater the value. They're simple, intuitive, and incredibly versatile, perfect for comparing everything from the heights of mountains to the popularity of different pizza toppings. Their versatility makes them a favorite among data analysts. Next, we have line charts, the masters of trends over time. They excel at showing how data evolves. If you want to see how something changes over a period, like the stock market or the temperature of the Earth, line charts are your best bet. They provide a clear picture of trends and fluctuations. They're like plotting the trajectory of a rocket launch. You can see the ups, the downs, and everything in between. This makes them invaluable for tracking progress and predicting future trends. And for visualizing the relationship between two variables, we have scatter plots. These charts are perfect for identifying correlations. These are like star maps, where each dot represents a data point and their position reveals patterns and correlations. They help us see the bigger picture and understand complex relationships. Remember, the key to effective comparison charts is clarity. Clear charts lead to clear insights, making it easier to make informed decisions. Chapter 5. Unveiling the shape of data, the power of distribution charts. Sometimes it's not about the competition between individual data points, but about understanding the overall shape and spread of your data. This broader perspective can reveal insights that individual data points alone cannot provide. It's like looking at a galaxy. You're not just interested in individual stars, you want to see the spiral arms, the central bulge, the entire distribution of matter. This holistic view helps in understanding the structure and dynamics of the galaxy. That's where distribution charts come in, allowing us to visualize the frequency, range, and spread of our data points. They help us see the bigger picture and make sense of complex data sets. And in this realm, we have some powerful tools at our disposal. Each tool offers a unique way to interpret and present data, making it easier to draw meaningful conclusions. First, we have the histogram, the workhorse of distribution visualization. It's a fundamental tool that provides a clear and concise view of data distribution. It's like taking a cosmic census, dividing your data into bins, and showing how many data points fall into each one. This method helps in identifying the frequency of data points within specific ranges. You can use histograms to visualize things like the distribution of heights in a population, providing a clear picture of how common certain heights are. The scores on an exam, helping educators understand the performance spread among students or the ages of stars in a cluster, which can offer insights into the formation and evolution of the cluster. Next, we have box plots, the masters of summarizing data distributions. They provide a compact and informative summary of data. They're like a cosmic cheat sheet showing you the median, quartiles and outliers of your data in a single elegant visualization. This makes it easy to spot anomalies and understand the spread of your data. Box plots are great for comparing distributions across different groups, providing a side-by-side comparison that highlights differences and similarities, like the salaries of men and women in a particular field, revealing potential disparities, or the lifespans of different species of animals, which can inform studies on biology and ecology. And for a smoother, more continuous visualization of data distributions, we have kernel density estimation, or KDE plots. These plots provide a more nuanced view of data density. These are like creating a cosmic fog, where the density of the fog represents the concentration of data points. This method helps in understanding the underlying distribution without the rigidity of bins. The key to choosing the right distribution chart is understanding the level of detail you need. Each chart type offers different insights and levels of granularity. Remember, visualizing distributions is all about understanding the shape of your data, revealing patterns, and identifying outliers. This comprehensive understanding can drive better decision-making and deeper insights. Chapter 6. Charting your course to data enlightenment. As we conclude our cosmic journey through the world of data visualization, I hope you've gained a new appreciation for its power and potential. Remember, data visualization is more than just creating pretty pictures. It's about unlocking the secrets hidden within data, revealing insights that would otherwise remain invisible. The most important thing is to find the visualizations that work best for you, your data, and your audience.